Today, we're going to focus on being your own design consultant, cutting out the middleman, and saving money. So I'm partnering with SmartWings, a window treatment company that specializes in blinds and shades and home automation. And I'm going to share a two-part series. And today's video is going to be about the selection process, how to select the right blinds or shades for your home aesthetic, and what not to do. So as you know, we've moved into a new house, and with that comes window treatments. So in the past, I have done woven shades and in almost all of my houses, wood blinds. Why did I do wood blinds? Well, number one, they're economical. You can go down to any Lowe's or Home Depot. You can take your dimensions and most oftentimes get the blinds cut to size. And a lot of times they stock standard window sizes, which makes them easily accessible. You can just go pick them up and bring them home, install them, and done. But let's be honest, faux white wood blinds, that's a safe option. We're going to walk on the edge with the choices I'm about to make. I know a lot of people that go in for the expertise of a home designer. And the reason they do that is because a lot of people are just indecisive. It's hard for them to make choices and decisions and feel good about their selections and know that it's going to work with their aesthetic. And in that case, I highly recommend an interior designer, a window treatment specialist. But there are those of us like myself that know what they want. I see something I like and I pull the trigger and I do it. I get it. I'm going to walk you through some do's and don'ts of colors and texture options. Let's go. So the first thing I would recommend doing is make yourself a mood board. Create the look you're going for. So in my case, I'm going to snap pictures of the furniture, the curtains, the windows, my aesthetic, and I'm going to put it on a mood board. Primarily, the most important thing is the flooring, the curtains, the furniture, and the wall color. Those are the big pieces of the puzzle that I care most about. As you know, I'm a seasonal decorator, so the decor gets changed out all the time, but the main staple pieces stay the same. The next question you need to ask yourself, do you want window treatments that are gonna blend with your aesthetic or pop? And since we're walking on the wild side, I want mine to pop. So I actually reached out to this company. I knew I needed window treatments for the house, but before I reached out to them, I wanted to see their product first to see if it was to my liking and play with options. And I found this company offers samples on Amazon, and for roughly about $7 a booklet, you get a plethora of samples. And I ordered all of them and I'm going to take you through it. So at our townhouse, we had cellular shades and I actually love them. And so I ordered their cellular shade sample. And so you can see it here and here. Everything is named. You can see what it looks like. And you can see the different colors. I think this is what we had at the townhouse. And I loved it. So here are my curtain panels that I love. This is a 100% blackout linen stone shade, but look how nicely it blends with it. Here, you can see these two colors. This one is 70% blackout, light filtering. It's called Safari Midnight. And I just don't care for that look. And then this one is called Safari Biscuit, which would be pretty because it kind of picks up that color. And you can see it's a little bit light filtering. I don't know, it's still not doing it for me. This one would be awfully pretty too. I don't know why I keep leaning towards the blackout. And let's be honest, because in the daytime, I'm gonna have my windows open. But then at night, I want 100% privacy. So I really tend to go towards the blackout route. I mean, this one's pretty. It's 70% blackout. So let me hold it up. You can't really see out it, but you still get light coming through. These woven shades, this is far too busy. It's not complementing the curtains. It's not making the curtains pop. It looks just way too busy. This one, again, picks up the lighter color, so it might pop. I've been seeing a lot of people do the white shades, and I don't care for that look in my house, because with white walls, with white shades, it's just too white. You know, it's not doing it for me. Now I'm going to show you something that would contrast. This one is a chocolate color. You can see it's light filtering because you can see the light coming through, and you can see the trees, and you can see that this is a nice contrast with my curtains. So I'm just trying to give you a few different ideas. Right here, this one is 70% blackout. It's light filtering, and it's called Essential White. This is one you probably wouldn't want. It blends with the wall too much. It wouldn't be very exciting in this room. To me, it would be very boring and sterile. We have a bit of texture. And so these actually would look really nice, and I like it. But again, I'm walking on the wild side, peeps. Now, why would somebody want blackout versus light filtering? I'll tell you why. If you have a window where you want privacy at night, I would go with a blackout. If you want to make your room dark and cozy for movie watching, blackout all the way. If you have harsh lighting coming into a room that you want to control, you want to go with blackout. Say you have rooms that don't really face your neighbors, or front of your house isn't visible to the street, I think you can get away with light filtering. But again, if you want ultimate privacy at night, blackout is really, truly the way to go. Or you have pretty views, light filtering would be beautiful. Let's talk woven shades. Woven shades have been very, 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 very popular over the last many, many years. They have come a long way in style, design. You can get them in blackout, and you can also get them in light filtering. So you can see this one has a lot going on. And here's one with different colors. You can see this one is very much light filtering. So these are natural woven ones, but boy, oh boy, do you have choices. You know, there's something to go with pretty much any home aesthetic. So this one right here it's cool. I really like it. It does have a very busy pattern on it. So you have to take that into account when you're putting it up next to your curtains. You know, does it blend too much? Or is it offering too much pattern, too much busyness? Or do you have two patterns competing with one another? In that case, you might want to go with a more subtle look. If you had plain curtains, then I would go in with the pattern, because then you're offering contrast, texture. I'm turning my curtain around. You can see how this becomes more of the focal point and offers the pop somebody needs to really make the two play off each other. So I'm going to share my little mood board, and let's see if you guys can guess where I'm going with my shades, because they are going to be a statement piece. So now I'm going to show you how to do the measurements. It's so easy. SmartWings has detailed instructions on how to measure your window. I'm going to show you how I did mine. So the way I'm measuring is I'm going from this side of the window all the way over. And you want to use actual measurements and round to the nearest eighth. And I would take a measurement up top and one at the bottom, because not all windows are symmetrical, and so you should go with the smaller number. And then you want to measure vertically and round up to the nearest eighth. We're doing an inside mount, so depending on whether or not you're doing an outside or inside, your measurements are going to be a little different. I typically do an inside mount because I feel like it just looks a little cleaner, a little tidier. It's just my preference. But again, whether it's outside or inside, again, personal preference. I should mention, if you're going to have curtain panels on either side and your shades or blinds or whatever you're going with, you definitely want to do an inside mount. It just looks better. So I thought I would share how to navigate the SmartWings website. See those 3 ticks in the upper right-hand corner? Click that and go to Help. Once here, it's going to show you how to measure your blinds and shades. Do not skip out on this because they have very detailed instructions on how to measure your windows. It's very easy. So once you get your measurements in, then you can move to the products page and really have fun choosing just the right blind or shade for your home. So go to the products section and scroll until you see something that catches your eye. And then once you do, you can select the blind or shade that you want, put in your dimensions, and go from there. And as you can see, they have something for just about every room. So you will have lots and lots and lots of choices to choose from. They also have home automation, so you can connect your blinds or shades to your home devices and create schedules, timers, and so forth. So it's amazing. You can do this in any which order you want, but now I would say create an account. Once you do your measurements, you pick the shade you want. Once I did all that, my shades came in less than 2 weeks. And they're arriving today. So I hope I was able to give you guys some ideas on how to become your own design consultant. Take away the middle person, allow yourself the time, the space, and the fun to figure it out yourself. And this is part 1. Part 2, you'll have to come back and see because it's gonna be big, it's gonna be bold, and it's gonna be fun. So thank you so much, SmartWings, for partnering with me. This whole process has been a breeze. It's been fun, it's been easy, and I can't wait for the installation part. Look what just arrived. So excited. So I will see you guys back here on the next one for part 2. Mwah. Bye, guys.